If our temperatures rise about 1.5 degrees Celsius, then about 70 to 90% of coral reefs will be destroyed. On top of that, if we cannot stop the climate from raising about 2 degrees Celsius, all of the coral reefs will be destroyed. That is an entire ecosystem that will be entirely eradicated off the map, never to be seen again if we cannot get our act together. Also at this temp, droughts will become incredibly more common. Droughts will displace about 700 million people by the year 2030. Also, the risk and size of wildfires will also be drastically increased.
Medium to large-scale disasters will increase 40% from 2015 to 2030. Energy-related CO2 emissions increased 6% in 2021. That's the highest it's ever been. Climate finance falls short of a $100 billion yearly commitment. Developed countries provided $79.6 billion in climate finance in 2019 as well.
Our Sustainable Development Goal that we chose to focus on is climate action. The objective of this goal is to improve education, awareness raising, human and institutional capacity on climate change mitigation, adaptation, impact reduction, and early warning. This is a broad goal, but we chose to focus specifically on education and awareness raising in our community. Our intent is to educate college students on the effects of climate change, as well as how they can contribute to climate action. These contributions might seem like small things, but these everyday tasks can really add up and make a difference.
There are a lot of ways that you can help combat climate change. First, you can recycle. You can recycle paper, plastic, glass, whatever your local recycling center accepts. Next, you can walk to class or work, so you're cutting down the emissions of cars. Next, you can unplug devices when they're not in use. Also, unplug charging cables when they're not charging your devices. You can also adjust your thermostat and turn it a few degrees up in the summer and a few degrees down in the winter to cut energy costs. You can also use less water, and finally, if you shop locally or organically for groceries, it cuts down on carbon emissions, and you can also bring your own bags to cut down on plastic waste.
Global energy-related CO2 emissions rose by 6% as demand for coal, oil, and gas increased. As of December 31st, 2021, a total of 123 countries have reported the adaptation of national disaster risk reduction strategies and increased from 55 countries. As of March 31st, 2021, 125 of 154 developing countries were taking measures to adapt a national plan to reduce emissions and promote sustainability. In order to limit global warming by 1.5 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels, scientists recommend by 2030 global emissions should be cut by 4% compared with 2010 levels. Global emissions are set to increase by almost 14% over the current decade.